estate to real estate. It's Money Matters with Dino.
What percentage are in risk-based investments versus secured?
Yeah, that's a good question. And I would say, we use a simple rule to start out, which is age minus 120. So in other words, if I'm 120 and I take my age, that's kind of a guideline for what would be considered more of a safer type of investments versus more equities and so forth. But everybody's different. We do a risk profile and a risk assessment with every one of our clients, because you get some people that are younger that just are afraid of any type of risk or very little risk. I always say they wear belts and suspenders at the same time. And you get other people that think 85 miles an hour is too slow on the freeway. So there's a lot of difference, and that's where that one-on-one comes into play. But we also put guardrails on people too, because we realize this is their money for retirement. This is their money for college education or whatever they're planning for. We want to make sure it's there for them when they need it.
It's funny, you said sometimes you get a lot of young people that are wearing both the belt and the suspenders. I would have thought it'd be the opposite. Aren't younger people more like, all out, no fear, just put me in something risky and make me some money?
Well, and I think you've got to equate with what they dealt with in 2008.
Sure.
If they're younger and they saw their 401k turn into what they joked as a 201k during that time period, they tend to have that kind of memory right now. Certainly older people. I have clients that are, still think and, were involved in the Depression. So when you think about how that period, that definitely has an influence, as well as I think how they were brought up, how their parents treated money. Those things all factor into people's risk. And the bottom line is we want to make sure we put a good plan together that what I say passes the sleep test. They got to be able to sleep at night. They got to be able to sleep and not be worried about their money. The second part is, that they need to be educated. They have to understand what they own, because if they don't understand what they own, they're probably not going to be happy long term as well.